I got receipts.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on a date, and then I'm gonna come back on your show with the receipt
of what you spent,
what I spent, and I didn't go home with her. How about that?
So listen, so we talk about all the time on the channel, like, you know, how much to invest in order to get to know somebody, you know, how much to, right? Like, because everything for me has to have a return on investment, right?
ROI.
So it has to have an ROI. It has to have some type of, what's in it for me is what I'm thinking about when I'm also in it. Some may call that selfish. I call it smart, right? Because I don't want to be taken advantage of, because within my dating life, I've seen a lot that are just hungry and they're looking for a meal that night. I can pull up with videos right now of anecdotal experiences of women admitting to using men as meal tickets, right? Now, here's the thing. I think being used as a meal ticket is different. It is different when you allow a $250, you know what I'm saying, dinner of someone that could be gaming you or could be manipulating the situation.
I mean, she looking like a whole meal. I might as well pay for it, right? Wait, anyway, no, I think you got to be mindful of your choices, right? So that's what you're talking about. Like, what's my criteria, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think, you know, you're going to pay for Root Chris is some criteria, like 5-star restaurants, Michelin, you know what I mean? So if she looking like a snack, am I paying $250? Or if she looking like a meal? I know you hate these terms. I know.
I hate them.
But I just saying, like, I think I'm introducing her to the lifestyle she could have.
But okay.
What she with?
But
blue pill man.
But how are you establishing like the worth of, like, because like 250 to me is like, you already, you know, if you haven't proposed already, or if you haven't been like in a 3-year relationship, right? Like I don't understand, because listen, I think like we all have different like goals, financial goals, right? Like, but in the dating game, like what is your goal? Is it just to show them a good time irrespective of the ROI?
Every time I'm making them feel like they just in the presence of a king. Feel me? Like abundance. You know, they might eat lobster. You know, get what you want.
At what income level should you feel comfortable in giving out $250 a date to a young lady that you don't know?
So my mind, disposable income. So that's the first thing I'm saying. Whenever I talk about money, I'm talking about disposable income. Not your bills are paid, your house is paid. This is stuff you can blow and not feel sexual. That's funny. But I think you got a super chat that was up there. But
my bad.
I think when it comes to like people flying chicks out, like it's levels to this tricking life. Tricking if you got it. Some people might call it tricking. I call it treating. But either way, it's Halloween. Just don't wear the mask. Anyway, but like I was saying, I think it's levels to it, but it should always be disposable income. This is money that you just gonna blow anyway.
So give me
my bills and stuff is already good. At the level I'm at, 250, I'm comfortable. Now, in 5 years, I'm hoping to be at a level where I can like fly her out, maybe. Maybe I'll fly her out. That would be nice. Come fly out. Come have a weekend with me. Come chill with your boy. I don't know if that's toxic. I don't know if that's a bad behavior, but I feel like if you could do that, that's some G stuff.
Yeah, but the dinner 250 is like the dinner 250 can be a plane ticket 250. Like what's the difference?
I mean 250, 500. Then she have to stay whatever. She can stay in a hotel. She ain't gotta stay at my place either. I'm like setting her up on a whole vacation here in the Midwest.
Blue pill Sam. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think what you just did there is you skated around the entire question.
Okay.
Give me direction. At what income level should a man feel comfortable? And from your perspective, I don't think it's any income level.
Skate. I think it's disposable income.
Hold up, bro. I need to ask a question, just real quick. So for me personally, I feel like even if I'm a millionaire, okay, I'm not going to be, when I don't know you, when you haven't established, right? But from your perspective, though, what should be the amount of money that you should be bringing in on a yearly basis to feel comfortable to spend $250 on a woman that you don't know?
I think 6 figures is easy.
So you think at $100,000 a year?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, and you need to have disposable income of let's say about 50 grand. Okay, so 50 grand in the bank, 50 grand of disposable income throughout the year, whatever that equals.
Oh, okay. So you mean 50K take home?
After your bills are paid, debts, or whatever, you just chilling.
Okay. So if you have 100K coming in but 50K going out,
yeah. Somebody on the calculator do the math. What's 250 out of 50K? What's the percentage of that? I don't know. Or 100K. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I do believe that you should put your best foot forward.
Okay. We have to have like a a baseline for how much we should be shelving out money for very similar things. If the similar thing is going on
amongst men, or
amongst like we should have much more of a baseline and understanding, right? Like, because I did a video, it was actually a reaction to Anthony O'Neill, who's like the financial guru YouTuber, and what he said was that he has a budget, okay? And because he has this budget, this girl that he was dating asked him to go to some like 5-star restaurant that was probably gonna be like $300 a meal, similar to you. But he said, I'm looking at my budget and I just can't do it. Texted her, and then she ghosted him. Okay. And what the point that I was trying to make on that video was that, like, I wish that he said what his budget for dating was for the intentions that he has, because I think that, like, irrespective of dude A make $100,000 a year and dude B make $100,000 a year, you're going to budget differently depending upon your goal in mind, and also kind of how you feel that your contribution towards money towards someone that you don't know is going to be of value in your life. You see what I'm saying? For me, I don't, if it's $100,000 a year, if it's 7 figures, if it's $1 million a year, I don't, and especially if you are a 7-figure dude and then you shelling out this type of money,
6 figure, 7.
Let's say 7. Ooh, and you enter into the conversation and you start at that bait. She's going to be expecting that and
that
more.
That is the blue pill trap, right?
So it's the blue. It is, you know, and it's for what? Because at the end of the day, what you can provide is very temporary in that moment. At the point that you lose your ability to make that type of income or have that disposable income in the bank with you, at the point that that happens, because she was attracted to you and what you can provide to her, at the point that you don't have it no more, she's ghost, she's gone. Or you open yourself up to that. It's in my opinion, and this is like one of the red pill ideologies, because it focuses on female nature and how they can be shifty with this hypergamy thing, depending upon their understanding and how they sit well within it. That at the point that it happens, that you might lose your access to that.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Shout out to the Blackest Night. Appreciate you, my G. Shout out. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Question to all the women who support this entitlement mindset. Would you use a woman like it feels special if you find out that he takes every chick out on a $250 Ruth Chris date? I don't know. Any of the ladies down in there answer this question? I feel like the ladies
so much. They're like, that's wasteful, bro.
I feel like the ladies get way more comfortable when it's topics like this. So let's see. I'm looking at the chat right now. I don't see any of the ladies down in there. I can't answer that. It's a question to all the women. You know what? If we end up doing, I see a whole bunch of extra ladies down up in there. If we end up opening up the phone lines, then maybe that's something that we have to do. You know, because, you know, I actually just put up an Abba and Preach video earlier today, unto which I was talking about being in an echo chamber. I'm trying. Okay.
Give the ladies a voice.
I'm trying to infuse different information that you may or may not respect. However, I'm concerned. I am concerned.
I don't know why. I'm fine. Anyway, so like, I'm fine. And I think ladies, they would say if it's fraudulent, if he's stunning, if she's faking it, they probably be like, nah. Some of them feel like it's wasteful.
Okay.
If you choose the right woman to take on the date, then $250, you already know her mindset is like, okay, he's treating me nice. He's having the first impression. I like the way he carries himself. Again, y'all worried about the $250, and it's really about the woman you choose. And that's why the red pill mindset is failure, because you guys are not understanding what comes first.
Because for $250, you should get exactly what type of human being that she is. You should be getting all
on the first date. You think this is all supposed to happen?
I think that she should contribute on the second date.
Oh wow, I don't ever ask a girl to contribute. I don't think she should ever. Listen, if you're a man and you ask a girl to contribute to the date or go half,
I've had girls like, yo, I'll put up the tip now.
That's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's cool. I'm good. I don't need that. It's okay.
You were gonna say something before that. I didn't mean to interrupt your flow.
I can't remember. It was just I think I lose respect for it, man. It's like, yo, yeah, go ahead. You don't like the Dutch?
I don't like the Dutch at all. You know that's really really culturally specific to America.
Yeah, I don't care what is culturally.
So if you were born,
I don't like it.
So if you were born in Canada, you probably be okay with it.
What you mean with Dutch?
Yeah,
but I'm not. I'm an American, red, white, and blue. I don't do no socialism. I like capitalism.
I get that.
I don't do all that.
Listen, you don't like capitalism.
I do like capitalism. Because it's a whole different conversation. We ain't gonna talk about that right now because we're gonna go left.
You don't, because one of the key things in capitalism is survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surviving.
Now I know that you're surviving, but you're not being the most fit.
Oh yes, sir.
You're not being the most
because
financially fit.
Money is a tool. Well, I think it's also your rate of dating. $250 once a month, twice a month. It's depending. Like, I'm not asking every girl I see on a date. I'm not. Some girls, we going out or whatever, we meet out and stuff like that. When I ask you for a date and we got to that point where I'm gonna make the initiative, I'm gonna make the ask. I think if you're out there dating like a serial daters, whoever the people that are like, all right, I have a date a week. Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, that's to me, it's not natural. That's not organic to me. It's kind of like you're kind of thirsty, to be honest with you. But for me, it's like, all right, we met a couple times, blah blah blah. If I'm gonna make the ask, I've done some time. I've done some research. I've done some things. We've seen each other or something like that, and now I want to take it to that next level. And I'm gonna put my best foot forward every single time, because you ain't gonna walk away from this saying I'm lacking at all.
Sam, but you've told me before that you've taken them out to Roof Chris and you never heard from them again.
Yeah. But so afterwards, so we take. I mean, it's not exactly like that. Let me be honest on how it worked. Okay. It just didn't work out for whatever reason. Okay. Right. Not like I never heard of. I don't think I've ever presented myself where I'm just a jerk like that and nobody's like never called me again. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I usually get a phone call or something like that. Again, I've done my research ahead of time, and if she said yes to the date, to me, she's going unless you're just an idiot and don't know how to carry herself, she's already interested. There's already a sort of a buy-in. But why would you step up to the plate and not hit a home run? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
I think that it's not actually an abundance mindset to go in with a $250 date. I think that's a direct opposite.
Well, I'm saying I'm willing to. What? Not everything is equal to $250 automatically, but I'm willing to do $250.
I want to. It's not everyone is $250. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
But go ahead. What your thought process?
No, I'm just saying, I think like the way that you articulated that you are willing to do that is the opposite of abundance mindset, because I think that there's components where I'm trying to compensate for something else.
The compensation.
That's what that
lacking. You're saying I'm lacking in my own, so I have to make it up with my money. So let's be 100. Was that what it is? I need to know. The people say they're saying I am pretty much. I saw that. That was crazy. But what they're saying is cats that really couldn't get it, they ain't got their own game. They do it with the money, with the moolah. I've heard this comment before. Like, oh, he paid for it because he can't get it naturally. Is that what the opinion is?
Listen, man. And here's the thing.
I'm just saying, like, keep it real with me.
Yes.
Thank you. Finally say it.
No.
Say to me what you want to say.
Maybe I missed it.
Yeah, tell me that people who spend this type of money tricking is I'm trying to compensate for something of lacking.
Yes.
Oh, that's how you feel, bro.
Bro, you know I love you.
No, but tell me.
I love you, bro. But like at the same time, I do think that it's a compensation. It's because here's the thing. If I'm having a discussion with you and I'm just like, bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm going from coffee dates to my crib
to the skins.
It's suckers like this that make these chicks entitled.
Woo, I do. I mess up the game for y'all.
That's what I keep saying is that
that's the most irritating part, isn't it?
It's irritating to me is because you know why?
What?
It's like you're like price gouging the market.
I am.
Because
overinflation.
You are willing to pay a lot higher and longer and deeper than someone who has these ideologies that will go into the market is willing to pay.
You see what I'm gassing these chicks.
I think that you what you are doing is you are pumping the stock. You know what I'm saying? Like you are pumping.
And they're overvalued.
You are overvaluing it,
and they're not really worth that. It's JCPenney's and Hertz right now.
Here's the thing: but here's the thing: they might be worth it. Okay, and I'm not saying. So here, let me be clear. I don't think 250 is ever worth it, but I'm saying that it will eventually get there with a ride or die. Eventually, but I'm saying is the initial
ride or die.
The initial upfront investment of 250 seems like a goddamn waste, bro.
It hurts you.
I think that here's the thing. Okay, I want you to appropriately price the market and move forward. That's the point of this component of the point of this stream.
I've already said that she's worth it if I'm asking her out. That's my price. She's like, I've already asked.
Shout out to Abe is great. Thank you so much for the $2 Canuck bucks. Might as well take the $2.50 and pay an escort.
Wow. If sex is the only thing that you need, I guess that's what you want to do. It's kind of weird. Whatever. If you like escorts, do your thing, my G.
Well, yeah, there's different goals.
I'm like, these cats revolve around sex. They only live around their head, the wrong head.
Sprinkle.
Goofy.
Sam buys into society's pressures. I'm not with it, my G.
I respect this a little bit more because I think he's saying I'm enabling some of the very difficult things and the reason why people can't have real authentic relationships. Now that is a better argument, in my opinion, that I am contributing to this false Disney World environment that allows for non-organic. That's why these divorce rates are high and stuff like that.
Facts.
Because we're starting off in a transactional world. Was that what we're arguing? Who said that? I don't even know who said that. King J. Society pressures. I think you have a pretty good argument there. He is right. Money is a tool, and he uses it to buy conversation, and that's what we're asking, right? What am I getting out of it? What is the return on investment? If I'm just getting conversation is free. I think what you fail to understand is that I have chosen wisely beforehand, and I'm already expecting more. Now, I would say just on some real 80-20. 80% of the time, it's going to go forward with more dates to follow up, more conversations, because during that first date, I'm having conversations that are going to lead to further dating and talking. But yeah, conversation to me is valuable though. I think sometimes you spend $250 up front and it saves you a lot of time instead of getting, but
do you really believe that? Like, do you really believe that the more money that you spend, the better that they'll treat you?
No. I want to be very clear. $250 is, I can see like, oh, this is nice. It's a nice restaurant. Oh my gosh. I can see where your mindset is, right? So if she's already if everything was about the ambiance and everything else like that, oh, you're not here for me. You're here for the root Chris and the plate and to be on Instagram posting. But if she comes in, she says thank you, and she's a very appreciative, a heart of giving, and she's like, you know what? After this, like, this is a lot. Like, if she comes through humble, I'm like, the heart is true.
Are men the prize?
Yes.
Are women the prize?
No.
Well, then explain this to me, Blue Pill Sam. I am now confused. You were confusing me. You are confusing. Mm-hmm. If women are not the prize in your conclusion, why are you donating to the
needy?
Yes.
No. I think women, men are providers naturally, and the more you practice providing and being magnanimous, and it's something that you can't really. This abundance lifestyle and this ability to just live. You've got to believe it in all your soul and capacity. If you live with limitations, like the job, I can only make this much and stuff like that, it's a very limiting mindset. So a guy is the prize because he is the provider. A woman, right, is a return on investment. She, like, you put a seed on her, she has a baby, right? The natural position of a woman is to take what you give her and multiply it, right? Right. So if you're giving her $5, she multiplying it 10. If I'm giving her $250 and she making it to higher, again, it's the multiplier. And that's why so many get caught up on the investment. It's really about the woman you choose.
But Sam,
you want to go back to the prize thing?
What you're describing is after you found one.
Yeah, I'm talking about picking your stocks properly.
Right, but that's not what we're talking about. First, second dates. You're talking about dropping $250. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think like we as we continue to have this conversation, where you begin to speak from is after you go through the dating phase.
No, I'm not going through no dating phase. I'm not asking a woman out on a date unless I think she's top quality, top notch. None of the DMs asking for a date every 5 seconds.
We got to have a discussion on how do you determine top notch and top quality.
Yeah.
I think you're betting on the odds that a woman will help you double up.
I am. I like.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it's betting, but I do believe there's some women that can expand on you and can help you grow.
Yeah, but like you keep saying the word investing.
I know. She says betting.
We just said betting.
I'm just rocking with her because she's saying betting.
Betting is more accurate.
I don't really rock with betting.
Because listen, we talked about this as well. Like women are very good at showing you what they think that you want.
Very good against me.
They're showing you what they think that you want to see till about a year and a half in. And then the shit just starts to unravel. This is who you really are.
Listen. I do think women over time in a year in, and we'll talk about this when we hit Iman, like they kind of change the game on you. I have experienced that. But I do think some women can, I've experienced it personally. Listen, I was dating a woman, right? True story. Like she's got like, great taste and things like that. She was showing me stuff I ain't never seen in my life. Like I'm in like, lounges and sky lounges. Like she's just showing me how to live. She was expanding my world. And even if we didn't make it all the way, that $250 initial investment was worth it because I know what I want now. I know what kind of woman I don't want and I do want. And it's helping me go further, right? But is it betting? I struggle with that. I struggle with that term.
I don't know why, because it's the realest term to describe the way that you're dating.
I know what I'm doing. I trust myself. I know what I'm doing. I need you to trust me. I need you to trust that I know what I'm doing.
But you say that, but what you're doing is spending
money. Money is not a thing. Money is a tool. You're so focused on the money, my brother. So focused.
No, I'm focused on you getting taken advantage of.
I'm not getting taken advantage of. I'm fine. Blue pill life is like you don't see it as being taken advantage of.
If you spend $250, you should get in return on your investment.
And that's what I think the next conversation needs to lead to. What is the return? And we're thinking about what am I? What I get? What do I get? What do I think is $250? Because what I think is worth $250, you probably be like, you can get that from conversation, $3.
Yes. I think you get it from a coffee date. I think what you invest $250 into, I can get for, and you can get for a coffee date, $10, $15 max. I think you can get the exact same things if you're looking for a space and an avenue to have a conversation.
The $250 represents me. It's not about her. It's about who I am, and what my mindset is, and what kind of provider. It's a reflection of me.
It's betting. Look at the ladies going off in the chat. Sam, the man, if he can't do it, no one can. Sam, you're living in a Disney paradise.
I like Disney. I like
I know you like Disney.
I like Disney.
I know you like Disney.
Shout out to my nerds.
Shout out to Ozzy. Oh, $250 should be on a date with your girlfriend.
Oh, we talking levels.
Yes,
we talking levels.
I mean,
he might have a legitimate.
That's an LTR.
He might have a legitimate complaint, like, "Yo, that should be a girlfriend." Now he trying to come at my throat. I feel like he trying to come at my throat. What is the girlfriend grab? The first date is $250. That's what he's trying to imply. I don't know. Is that what he's trying to imply?
I will show you the world.
See how he knows the song.
It was a good song.
Whoa.
I just, know it's not real. Shout out to Wolves in the Forest. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Why pay for something another man got for free?
Why do I care about another man? You boys think about dick more than y'all think about anything. Sorry for language. Why do you care so much about another man? You guys scare me. Why? I don't care. I don't think about another man. That's not on my mind. I think about this lady in front of me. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. And I'm going to try to show her the best impression I can. And I think I'm going to treat her on a good day. I'm going to take her to Del Frisco's. And we're going to chill. And we're going to ride in the car. And we're going to go around. And I'm going to turn on some R&B 90s. And I'm going to play some Usher. And I'm just going to go ahead and ride. And she might get a bag on the third date.
What?
She might get a Chanel bag on the third date. We might go to Chicago, Oak Street. We might have to go down and knock down some stores real quick. That's what's going to happen.
You gonna take her shopping on a third date?
Listen, I'm gonna fly her out to Chi-Town.
Is she gonna? Okay. Have you been inside the viscous fluids? But
no, I ain't got no liquid to lubricate my shaft.
What?
Yeah, it's just pure off the strength of I'm attracted. I've got no skins. Welcome to my lifestyle, man. Blue pill. You okay? I think you got trauma to the brain. I don't even know.